we read in Timothy, especially in Timothy 1 and 2. In Timothy, 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 3, Paul says that I thank God whom I serve from my forefathers with pure conscience. So this pure conscience is a word which repeats often in both in First Timothy and Second Timothy. Can you just tell more about what is
Yeah,
that clear
sure.
consciousness?
So the idea of conscience in the Greco-Roman world was that a conscience was seen uh, as an instrument that each one of us possessed that gave a sense of guilt in us or shame in us. Okay. So when Paul speaks about, I have a clear conscience to a Greco Roman world at that particular point in time, he's using a verbiage that is that is in some ways communicating to them that as far as I know, I have no guilt, that I am carrying about my service to God. I have served God with a pure conscience. Now, that is not an exhaustive statement of Paul saying, I am morally absolutely pure with no flaw in me. Okay, so he is oftentimes here in a Jewish audience in that context speaking about how he ceremonially kept everything that he had to keep. And there was no point in his life or his practice of Judaism that he ever had to regret not having done something, okay, wrong knowingly. And so that's the meaning of the word, I've kept my conscience pure. Not speaking of moral perfection, it is speaking of a ceremonial adherence to whatever he thought was important as part of being Jewish. And it was communicating to the Greco-Roman audience also that he had nothing shameful that he has done that he should be guilty about or ashamed of, and that his stand before God and his service before God is something that is honorable. Okay.